22 Most inspiring quotes about life. As we journey through life, we encounter moments of joy, sorrow, triumph, and defeat. These experiences shape who we are and who we will become. Here are 22 of the most inspiring quotes about life that remind us to embrace every moment and make the most of every opportunity. Someone once said, "Life is a journey. And on that road of thousands of miles, you encounter the sweetness, bitterness of human life. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make, it doesn't matter how slowly you go, you still defeat those who never know the two words, try hard. If you want to have things you've never had, then do things you've never done. Never regret what happened in the past, because at that time, it was exactly what you wanted." Worrying is the most useless thing in the world. It's like holding an umbrella and walking around waiting for rain. Don't confuse my personality and my attitude. My personality speaks of who I am, while my attitude depends on who you are. Success is not the ultimate goal, failure is not the bottomless pit, it is just the motivation for you to be more steadfast on the path ahead. The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. When life leads you to a dead end, don't ask, "Why me?" but say, "Let me try." Never tell your secrets to anyone, because if you can't keep it yourself, who can you trust? Like a weed, learn how to survive in the toughest situations, even when people think you can't. When you want to find someone who can change your life, look in the mirror. Be strong, everything will be okay. The sky may be stormy, but the rain cannot fall forever. If others respect you, respect them. If they don't respect you, still respect them. Don't let the actions of others affect your good character. Because you are you, not someone else. The vast ocean cannot sink a ship if the water does not get inside. Similarly, difficulties cannot knock you down if you don't allow them to. There is only one life, so do what makes you happy and be with those who make you smile. If you expect others to be kind to you just because you are kind to them, it's like expecting a lion not to eat meat. What are some of the best books to read? There are countless great books out there, so it really depends on your personal interests and tastes. Some popular classic novels that are often recommended include To Kill a Mockingbird, by Harper Lee, Pride and Prejudice, by Jane Austen, The Great Gatsby, by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and 1984, by George Orwell. If you're more interested in nonfiction, some popular choices include The Power of Habit, by Charles Duhigg, Thinking, Fast and Slow, by Daniel Kahneman, and Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind, by Yuval Noah Harari. Of course, there are many more fantastic books out there, so it's worth doing some research and exploring different genres to find what you enjoy the most. How can I improve my communication skills? There are many ways to improve your communication skills, including practicing active listening. This involves fully engaging with the person you're talking to, asking questions and demonstrating that you're interested in what they have to say. Using clear and concise language. Avoid using overly complicated language or jargon that your audience may not understand. Paying attention to body language. Nonverbal cues like eye contact and facial expressions can have a big impact on how your message is received. Being mindful of tone. The tone you use can convey a lot about your intentions and emotions, so it's important to be aware of how you're coming across. Practicing with others. Find opportunities to practice your communication skills, whether it's through public speaking, group discussions, or one-on-one conversations. What are some effective study habits? Some effective study habits include creating a study schedule. Set aside specific times each day or week for studying, and stick to the schedule as much as possible. Minimizing distractions. Find a quiet, distraction-free environment to study in, and turn off your phone or other devices that may interrupt your focus. Taking breaks. It's important to give your brain a rest from time to time, so take short breaks every hour or so to recharge. Active learning. Rather than simply reading through material, actively engage with it by taking notes, summarizing key points, and quizzing yourself. Asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask your teacher, classmates, or tutors for help if you're struggling with a particular concept or assignment. How can I manage my time more effectively? Effective time management involves setting priorities, creating a schedule, and sticking to it as much as possible. Some tips for managing your time more effectively include creating a to-do list.